Hello everyone, I'm sorry about the black screen. This is the first thing I'm gonna say. I'm also sorry if this video is weirdly structured, or if I'm not saying things right, or if you just can't hear me. Try your best to understand my words. I'm sorry if I don't explain everything, and I'm sorry if I say Just try your best to, if you have the time, just try to really just understand what I'm trying to say. So I guess we should start from the beginning. I haven't made, I don't even remember the last time I made a MSM video. It's been ages. Well, it feels like ages. But things have been really complicated. Starting school again. I have less time to do things. And I'm just, overall, when I do have time, I'm just not really that interested in MSM. And there are some things that I want to address about the game and all the new things that have been put into the game, and my thoughts on it. and some people wanted to know, did I make a video on it? Am I gonna make a video on it? Do I even know that the game is updated? And I almost, like, back in March, I thought, well, not in March, but back in like May, I thought I would be playing this game forever and like every single day collecting coins and all that good jazz and stuff. But I haven't played it in quite a while. Like, I haven't consistently played it, and it's about time I checked in again. But as of now, I really just don't care for the game, and it's kind of annoying when I get something like a MSM Pokegamer in my feed, because it reminds me of something that I kind of just neglected. And the MSM community is trying to value this game, and this game is something that really just does not have much value, in my opinion. I mean, it is a good game, but it's just increasingly losing value, in my opinion. Or at least I don't know if it's the community that's doing it, or if it's the impact that the company has from the community. That some people have seen some of the community. Actually, excuse me, I don't even know where I am today, but I don't know. I almost think that the creators are listening to the suggestions from the community, and that's what's ruining the game, because the community doesn't know what they're doing, the game does. And I'm not, putting any shame on any of you. It's really not your fault, but you can't make your own rules. There has to be a structure. And maybe I don't even know what I'm talking about, but here's where crap gets the fan. My thoughts on the new MSM update, or on the new MSM updates in general. The newer MSM updates are kind of crap. We never see rare cereals. We don't see rare. I don't even collect rare or epic monsters anymore, because they're so hard to collect. Like, for example, just an example. The last epic we saw, the oldest epic we saw, was like a year ago, or the rare. Like, for example, when's the last time we saw? Like, no, I can't even collect Epic Pango anymore, because Epic Pango is gone, or Epic Cybop. I don't know. I really just don't know. Epics and rares come at such random times, and I just don't care to collect them. But even worse than the fact that they don't come. Epics in general. Epics are so stupid. And maybe rare. I mean, I can understand. Rares is kind of pushing it. But then again, it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe make a costume. Maybe not have them be other monsters in general. But having two classes, I just really just... Before, I didn't really, think about it all that much, but having two completely different sets of clones of the standard monsters, that's really bad. Like, that's stupid, and I'm sorry. Why don't you make them just skins like you made island skins? Why don't you make monster skins instead of having them be completely different monsters. That's so stupid. And the breeding is just, I never breed them because I have to light all my torches and then it's going to take a while for them to come back, and it's just, I could use that for something else. I'm not going to collect epics and rares when I could just, I don't know. I feel like the game is just, well, aside from the epics and rares itself, let's talk about the new update. I did initially do a Fire Frontier video, and I didn't upload it because I couldn't get Ostrich and Gaju. I only got 3 monsters, and I didn't have diamonds to speed up my octopus, so that was a very uninteresting video. I almost didn't want to upload it, and then I decided not to upload it. So, yeah. And then I just kind of lacked off, I don't know what that word is. And they had this whole Team Air, Team Earth, Team Cold thing, and I didn't have a choice to really, I didn't really have really didn't take the time to just think about which one was more logical. You know, I was thinking about it a lot, and I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not on Team Earth. Everyone's probably going to choose Team Earth because of they want percussion, but what they're not thinking about is sooner or later, or maybe even in this update, they're going to have, they're not, you know, eventually they're going to have some sort of non-percussion fire island. So they can't want this one to be just because they want to see it. No, eventually it's gonna happen. That's just kind of just illogical. Well, I'm kind of just getting upset at something that really doesn't matter, but then again, I don't know. So I had a choice between cold and air, and air just kind of seemed like the most, you know, logical choice for me. Something about it just stood out. A lot of people didn't vote for air, but I chose air. And then what do? They introduce a brand new element. And even worse than the brand new element are, you know, 8 new monsters, only 2 of which are actually pretty decent looking, maybe 3. You know, the green pom-pom one and the one that looks like a robot crab or some crap like that, I don't know. And maybe even the blue thing that has the harp out of the green harp. And the bubble monster thing was pretty funny too, but aside from that, these designs are really just, they don't stand out, like, at all. Like, for example, Bonkers, and I know the name because I didn't want to say, oh, that monster that looks like toes or something, I don't know. But Bonkers just does not, I don't know. It's like they looked up on YouTube, went on a 9-year-old's channel, took his videos, just watched a random video, took a random design, like, took the worst possible design, and just turned it and just put it in the game. And listen, Big Blue Bubble, if you're watching this, or anyone who's a close MSM fan, or anyone who's, you know, gonna defend this like they're friggin' child. I'm not gonna swear because there are some kids watching this, believe it or not. I didn't even know. I can respect that the Big Blue Bubble the Big Blue Bubble team is working as hard as they can to please you can't please everybody. I was actually really impressed with the art. The art for Fire Frontier, or whatever the hell it's called now, Psychic Island, what a stupid name, but it doesn't really matter now. The art was incredible. It looks awesome. I like the brain rocks. Everything about it just really appealed. Like, when I first saw it, it was nice and appealing. Then I heard the song, and it was like, this really just does not have all that much flair to it. But then I was like, you know what, let's see because this is only 3 monsters. No, 7 monsters. Let's just wait until the next ones get added in. And so I waited, and it still doesn't, it just adds percussion. That's really all it does. It really just does not stand out at all. And so now, as if adding 10-ish islands wasn't enough, they're gonna add, Lord knows how many islands they're gonna add. Now that they have 7 elements, they're gonna have Leaf and Noit. They already had that one. They had it's Leaf, Water, Fire, and and psychic. So it's gonna be, so they're gonna have another one that's leaf, snow, fire, and psychic, and leaf, wind, fire, and psychic, and wind, snow, fire, and psychic, and just all kinds of crazy stuff. And then they also have to do the extra ones with Sneezer and Yelma and all those ones. Oh my god, Big Blue Bubble, what the hell? Like, as much as this is like foreshadowing content for this could be like a whole decade up to this point. I don't even know. But you have to understand that quantity and quality are two different things. You can't add multiple clones to monsters. Oh, not to mention, you need to upgrade the bed things too, or maybe make some more space on the island. Try a little bit harder with the designs. I understand that it's not easy to just think of one at the top of your head. But for example, like Dandy Doo. Dandy Doo is such a simple design, but I ended up loving it. Dandy Doo is one of my favorite monsters. Dandy Doo is adorable. If you don't love Dandy Doo, then you could just unsubscribe right now and go screw yourself. No, I'm kidding. But Dandy Doo is such a simple design, and even just, I love Dandy Doo. I can't even I just stopped talking about it. But what else? Yeah, adding a whole nother element. Do you know how I don't know. That's, no one's talking about this. Like, if they're gonna make, I don't know what they're gonna do in the future. Maybe they won't make maybe this is just a temporary thing, like Ethereal Island. Like, obviously they didn't have the 3 element monsters and 4 element monsters for Ethereal Island. But if they're gonna make, as many quad groups from these elements as they can, that would be terrible. That would ruin the game, and I would probably I probably would stop playing it. And I already stopped playing it. I didn't stop playing. There's a very small chance that I might come back, but as for now, it's uncertain. I'm really just not in the best state of mind right now, especially because I started school. My school is a friggin' jungle, man. I would make it. You know what? I might even do that. I might make an entire video about why I hate school, and more precisely the school I'm in, because the school I'm in is just friggin' terrible, and I can't curse. That's what's even more terrible about it. I can't I can't let out my anger. I have to say friggin' and sound like a 9-year-old who just got killed in a Roblox game. Yes. Anyway, hopefully you guys understood the update. Meh. And why change the island name anyway? Fire Frontier, Psychic Island. I don't know. Listen, like I said before, I don't want to reflect an image that I'm being greedy. I really don't care what Big Blue Bubble does, but in my opinion, this update was just not very, like, for example, Fire Oasis. They did bomb with that. The song, the animations, even the thing, it was so colorful and beautiful. And I was rocking on to that song. That was the first day of summer. What a way to kick off the summer. And then Fire Frontier, I don't know, just kind of bland. Or Psychic Island, same thing. So, yeah, I'm very sorry about what's going on now. I just haven't been in the right state of mind, especially because I started school. God damn. That is the worst school I've been to 11 schools, and that's the worst one I've ever been to. The kids there are friggin' crazy. I might even make a video where I talk about it. I won't go into too much detail because there's some stuff I have to keep private, but I am livid, and I heard that I'm vexed. This is terrible. But you get the idea. I'm not going to ramble on for any longer because I know that you have crap to do, but we all did. It's 2 in the friggin' morning. I shouldn't be recording this video, but I did it anyway because I like to be different. I'm not like society. I don't sleep during the night or during the morning, or I don't know. It's October 6th. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, by the way, the 3-year anniversary of the channel just came up, and I didn't even make a video on it. But, yeah, just letting you know. Happy 3 or happy whatever, I don't know. Happy 3 Bonnie X. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.